Come here. Scoot. Come here. Hey everyone, so I finally caught this poodle and I put him on a long line. What we're going to be doing in today's lesson, I'm going to show you how to begin resolving the problem of your dog playing keep away. Now, dogs play keep away for a couple different reasons. Mainly, one is they have learned to make a game of it. So if you chase your dog often, your dog may start to enjoy playing keep away from you. Another reason could be that the dog thinks that when you catch them, something bad is going to happen from their perspective. And this could be something like taking the dog inside the house if they really enjoy being outside. It could be taking the dog into a crate. It could be a number of reasons that the dog just finds that when you catch them, you're going to do something to them that they don't necessarily enjoy. So what I'm going to start off doing is, with Scoot here, is I want to show him that me touching him but on his collar is going to be a good thing for him. So you could see that clip where he would not come to me. He also would not let me touch him. So to begin with, I have a line on now, so if he does start to play keep away, I can step on that line. So what I want to do, now he's starting to chew on it, I want to approach, and you can see how he wants to avoid, step on the line, touch the collar, and now I'm going to feed. Good. And then I'm going to let the dog go. Reach, touch the collar, feed, good dog, good dog. So eventually I want the dog to just come to me when I call them, but sometimes you have to really break down these steps. And so the first thing I want to do is show him that when I touch your collar, something good happens rather than me dragging the dog inside. Good, or dragging the dog to a kennel. And practicing collar grabs is really something that you should do with your dog, because dogs learn pretty quick. Usually when humans touch their collars, something negative happens from the dog's perspective. So maybe you're holding the dog away from something like other dogs or a squirrel, or you're taking the dog away from something such as dragging the dog inside or taking the dog into a crate. So you want to work on offsetting that perception to the dog to show him me touching your collar is a good thing. Good. And so the line just helps me get the behavior that I want, which is letting the dog letting me touch them. So I can always step on that line. When the dog backs away, they get caught by the line, and I feed. Good. Another important note is that it's really important that when you do catch your dog, if your dog has been running away from you, that you don't yell at them when you catch them. I know a lot of times you're really frustrated and upset if you've been trying to chase your dog for 5 or 10 minutes, and then when you catch them, sometimes you have the tendency to want to release all that frustration on the dog. And from the dog's perspective, it just got worse when you caught them. So the next time they're definitely more apt to play keep away again. So again, when you do catch them, just be neutral or feed. Good. So you can see now, he's not shying away as much. Good boy, good. And once he starts to do well with letting me touch his collar, then I can think about going into practicing coming when called. So I could take my line here and start real simple games like, Scoot, come. Good boy, good. Touch the collar and feed. Good. Scoot, come. Come. Good boy. Good. Touch the collar and feed. Good. Good dog. Okay. So this is going to be something I will be practicing over the next week with this dog. I'll be doing a lot of collar grabs inside. I will be doing them outside until I can get rid of this long line. And then I will start to also be working on my recall, which is teaching the dog to come to me. I'm going to be feeding and then letting the dog go back to doing whatever they want to do. And then if I do need to take the dog inside, I'm just going to take them inside rather than calling them into the house for the next few days. Because Scoot really likes to be outside here. He likes to play around even on his own. So I got to really work on showing him that going inside is not necessarily the outcome of me touching your collar or calling him to me. All right, guys, that's it for this lesson. I'll see you in another one.